All right, hey guys, so here is a short, strong sequence moving towards flying pigeon pose. Let's get right to it. We're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. So instead of just your normal cross-legged position, tucking your feet in and having your shins angled inward, I want you to walk your feet away from your butt. So your shins are like railroad tracks, they're parallel to each other. And I want you to walk your feet away from each other so that they're underneath your knees. From there, just walk your hands forward and come into a forward fold. Taking a few breaths, feeling the stretch of your outer hip and allowing just some grounding and centering to happen before we get into our strong flow. Take one more breath here. Then walk your hands back. We'll switch the cross of your legs. Same thing, shins parallel, feet walked wide to be underneath your knees. One side will probably feel a little bit more awkward than the other. And then same thing, walk your hands forward. Come into your fold. Feel your breath. Feel the sensations of your body. Walk your hands back. And let's come into down dog. In down dog, feel your mat underneath your hands, underneath your feet. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Have your gaze back at your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing into your hands from your shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale your knee in towards your chest. Inhale back to 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to same upper arm bone. Right knee, right arm. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to opposite arm. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Toes towards left arm. Lower your shin on the ground, pigeon pose. Draw your hips back. Walk your hands forward and drape yourself over your thigh. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press up and back to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to same arm. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee, opposite arm. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to chest, toes towards opposite arm. Lower the shin on the ground. Draw your hips back. Walk your hands forward, pigeon pose. 3 breaths. Then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press up and back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, 1-legged plank. Drop to your left knee. Drop down to your forearms. Keep your right leg lifted. Look forward, reach your chest forward. Squeeze your heel to the sky. Lower down, tap your toes. As you're doing this, I want you to drag your elbows towards your hips. So you're isometrically dragging your elbows back, engaging your core. 3 more. So heel to the sky. Drag your elbows back. Don't let that go. Lower down. Heel up. Tap the toes. Keep dragging those elbows. 2 more. Heel up. Feel those glutes engage. Tap. Last one. Squeeze. And lower. Come back onto your hands. Step back to down dog. So when we're on our forearms, we're not just using our joints to hold us up. We're dragging our elbows back to really help engage our core as our leg is working through some glutes and hamstring lifts. So left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward to one-legged plank. Drop to your right knee. Keep your left leg up. Come down onto your forearms. Drag your forearms back. Engage your core. Squeeze your heel to the sky. Lower down. 4 more. Inhale. Keep isometrically dragging those elbows. Tap the toes. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Tap. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Tap. 1 more. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Tap. Come back onto your hands. Step back to down dog. Take a few breaths. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. So bend the elbows 90 degrees. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the arms. Press back to down dog. 2 more of those. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can drop to your knees if you need to. Hold to inhale. Exhale, straighten the arms, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, chest broad. Inhale, hold. Exhale, straighten the arms, down dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep wide and sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take our feet wide, turn the toes out slightly. Squat to Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands on the ground, knees up into your armpits. Look forward, lean forward, maybe lift your toes up off the ground. Crow pose. Inhale. Exhale, back to Malasana. Onto your bump, lift your feet, bow pose. There's a string on the chest, lifting your chest up. Inhale. Exhale, half boat, hover your shoulder blades, hover your heels. Exhale, pull up, boat pose. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Cross your ankles, hug your heels, roll forward, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, hold. Exhale, up dog. Exhale, or inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Take an inhale and down dog. Exhale, bend the knees, hop forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Widen your feet. Inhale. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, hands down, knees to armpits, look forward, lean forward, possible crow pose. One breath, inhale. Exhale, feet down, butt down. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, hold. Inhale, half boat. Shoulder blades hover, heels hover. Exhale, boat. Inhale, half. Exhale, boat. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hook the ankles, hug the heels, roll forward and step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, hold. Exhale, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath in down dog. One more round of that, firing up our core, because our core is a big, big thing to use for flying pigeon. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, hop forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart, step your feet wide. Inhale. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, crow pose, or working towards crow pose. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose, or onto your bum. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half. Exhale, boat. Inhale, half. Exhale, boat. One more. Inhale. Exhale, rolling forward, make it a smooth motion all the way back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, hold. Exhale, moving into up dog. Then inhaling in up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hop forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment. Hands onto your hips. Do a mini chair pose here, and then take your right leg, your right shin, cross it over your left thigh. Drop back into a deeper squat. A nice prep for flying pigeon. Keep your chest lifting forward as you hinge and fold closer to your thigh. Maybe working towards hooking your elbows, hands in prayer pose. Another inhale. Exhale, stand up, pull your knee into your chest. Inhale, step back, warrior two. Exhale into warrior two. Few breaths here, strong in your legs. Nice opening through the groin. Really press down through your back foot and fire up the back of your back leg. And inhale, stay in the lunge, arms up. Exhale, left hand inside of left knee, side angle. If you can't touch the ground, press your hand into a block or forearm to thigh. Make sure you're pressing into something. And really use that, our arms on the inside, to really use that arm to press the knee out to keep your hips nice and open. But do a little resistance of your knee back into the arm to engage your outer hip. Nice other way to open up your outer hip for this pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, step forward, chair pose. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand and release. Hands on hips, inhale, mini squat. Left shin over right thigh, working forward. Flying pigeon prep. Taking time. We're going to work a little bit here so we allow time for our hips to open and prepare for this strong hip opening arm balance. Then as your hips let go, really let the hips drop back and maybe get your forearms or your upper arms onto your shin. Key is to not do that, not hook your elbows by rounding the spine. Talking and balancing is quite difficult. We want to continue to work on pulling our shoulders back and towards each other to keep our collarbones and chest broad. Deeply inhale. Exhale, stand up, knee to chest. Inhale, step back, warrior two. Few breaths in warrior two. Strong focus. Strong legs. Again, don't forget about that back leg. I know your focus is primarily in the lunging leg, but really anchor down and back into the back leg and feel those glutes fire up. Then inhale, arms up, legs stay where they are. Exhale, right hand to the floor inside of your knee. Left arm up. Again, grab a blocker, forearm to thigh, if your hand is not on the ground. And then arm into thigh, thigh into arm, resist each other. Breathe. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale and chair. Exhale, stand and release. Step back a little bit towards the middle of the mat. Grand finale, right shin over the thigh. Now, working our way into our standing figure four. If you're comfortable with just working your range of motion and it's really difficult to hook your elbows, stick with the balancing pose. You don't want to go too far you don't want to push your body too much. You want to challenge it. But if you're not quite ready, then using this pose as a prep is just fine, and stay here working this pose. Otherwise, bring your hands onto the ground. Make sure they're planted. And then you really want to hook your right toes around your left upper arm bone. Come into chaturanga arms. Continue to look forward. And then work on lifting your back toes up off the ground. You can stay here in this version. Sometimes I can extend my leg back. And that's where the glute presses came in earlier. And then pull the knee back in, toes down, walk yourself back, take a moment, stand, and release. All right, so the second side is my weaker side. So we'll see how this goes. But just because it's weaker and I can't sometimes do it like I can the other side, doesn't mean I don't do the pose, because the more I work it, the more I'll get stronger on this side. So left ankle crosses. I'm getting winded. This is a strong flow, isn't it? Sit back in your standing figure four. Again, work this pose if this is challenging enough for you. If you're still working on getting those elbows hooked, you're not going to be able to do the pose on your hands. So listen to your body, not your ego, and do what's going to help you become stronger in the pose, not stroke your ego. All right, from here, get your hands on the ground. Those left toes I'm going to work on hooking them around my arm. Come into chaturanga arms. My gaze is forward, forward, forward. Right toes work to come up. I can get here. I don't think I can extend my leg back, so I'm going to come down and walk back. And then slowly rise up so I don't get lightheaded, and release. I injured my right hip many years ago, and it just doesn't have the same strength, rotational strength, as my right hip. So keeping that leg hooked on my arms requires a lot of work for me. So that's what I focus on, not extending my leg back. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, walk your hands slightly forward, step your feet slightly back. Down dog. Come onto your knees. Child's pose, drop your hips back. Forehead on the floor. Snake yourself forward onto your belly for Sphinx pose. We did a lot of forward fold, a lot of core work, so let's just open up our front body here. Pressing firmly through our forearms. Anchoring our legs. Anchoring our pubic bone. Getting a nice front body opener. If you want to get a little bit further of a stretch, lift your elbows up. But if this is too crunchy in your lower back, either walk your hands forward or just come back down onto your forearms. And then everybody lower down, make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to one side. Take a moment to reflect on the practice, to let your body come down from this strong practice, the challenge of an arm balance. And know that whether you did the arm balance or not, this was still a tough practice. I was breathing hard in that practice. And again, this class is here for you anytime, so if you do it on the regular basis, each time you're going to notice at least one part getting a little bit easier. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back onto all fours and come to sit on your heels or in any comfortable position. Hands in front of your heart. Close the eyes. Finishing class with the sound of Om to recognize our connection to the entire universe, to nature, to every individual on earth. We are all connected. We are all one. Let's completely exhale. Inhale for Om. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me in class today. More importantly, thank yourself for showing up and working hard. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful week. Namaste. All right, guys, again, thank you for joining me today. If you would like a longer, fuller practice, I do have many weekly Zoom classes that you can join in. I do have an online studio that I have 20 plus videos up there that you can do anytime, anywhere. So all that information is down below in the description, and contact information. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. I love answering your questions. All right, again, have a great day.